Testament of Legacy, Time and Space is an exhibition by Dr. Kunle Adeyemi and 25 artists who have been associated with his studio.
This exhibition is designed as a tribute and celebration of the mentorship and enduring influence of the renowned artist and art scholar Dr. Kunle Adeyemi.
What we are looking at is actually not myself. I'm looking at people that have trained one time or the other under me, under my stewardship, that I have influenced either when they were doing their IT, industrial experience, industrial attachment, CWES, that's a student industrial work experience, apprenticeship. Some of them come in for research, and so they worked in my studio one time or the other. And that's as far back as 30 years or more that we can count now. So, and I felt that it is high time I started harnessing and put these people together so that they can actually work more. We can actually give them visibility, and we can again begin to look at another generation of young Nigerian artists that will be vibrant in the global village and all that and all that. So this exhibition is actually something that I sit back and I want to see some other people who will run the show, of this art in the next 30, 40, 50 years.
And when we talk about time and space, it's relating to what has occurred in Cast Studio, in that space for a lot of years now. And if you look around, you find there are 25 other artists exhibiting today alongside the Grandmaster, Dr. Kunle Adeyemi.
It's something that, if you look at it, something that is not just coming, it's not an upcoming thing, something that has gone through the test of time, of people's works, relationship in time and space, about Dr. Adeyemi and his contact, which I'm one of them.
The multidisciplinary visual artist, former dean at Yaba College of Technology, and one of the first Nigerians to earn a PhD in practice-led studio arts.
He's a great artist. He's creative, and because he has worked under some other artists, like he said he had worked with Yusuf Grillo and also with Odo Brakbeya. He has a broad, knowledge of art. And from what has happened here, you can see that apart from whatever he has learned, he has also decided to impart it on others. He has taught others. That is very important, Being a good artist is one thing, and just standing alone is another thing. It's good to impart so that the next generation can learn from you. He's a good artist, and not only a good artist, he's a good character, he's a good person, He encouraged me even in the art business. He encouraged me, and I'm very happy at the kind of works I've seen here today. It shows that he's not only good in himself, what people have learned from him, he's also a good teacher. Because he's also a lecturer now, so he's a good teacher. What they learned in his studio is great, because the works here are very first-class works. That's what I like to say.
25 distinguished artists who have passed through or collaborated with Kunle Adeyemi Studios over the decades, including former students, apprentices, and protégés, are displayed in this group exhibition.
This particular one was selected based on those that have actually been through his studio, worked in his studio, learned from him, picked up this interest in arts from him over the years. So 25 of them made it to this exhibition. We hope that soon we'll have more of them also make it to such exhibition.
Doing Adire, I did batik, Adire and batik, and Adire Leko. It's not a day's thing. You cannot just wake up one day and you want to just produce and you get the result. If you want something good quality, it takes time. You have to sit down, think, starting from a plain material, and you have to sit down. How am I going to do my composition? How am I going to arrange my motifs and things like that? It's not something you do in a day. It takes time. So relating it with this this occasion is relationship with the people, time that Dr. Adeyemi has related with his contacts. It's not a day's thing. It's not a day's thing. That has been a long time relationship, mentoring, teaching, training, and I'm a beneficiary of it.
Kunle Adeyemi Art Studio has trained a lot of people, ranging from the youth to adults. I'm one of their trainees. We have quite a number of few studios that has done so in the past, but doing so now, I think they need to, queue and take this kind of have this kind of example from to learn from Kunle Adeyemi Art Studio.
I think there's a strong element of history, culture, and of course collaboration with this particular exhibition. It's his work, but also all the students, and he now calls them colleagues, how their work is in conversation with each other. So yes, he's an artist of his own right, but he's also an educator, and he's empowered other artists. So there's a strong element of collaboration in this from this exhibition.
I see diversity at our peak here, because you move from paintings, you move, and you also find some very unusual artworks that you will find in some places far away beyond the shores of Africa. And you just ask yourself, what are these artists thinking to be bringing such a thing out? You also have the metal foil, which is not very common, on display here. It's amazing and quite mind-blowing.
These works can fit very well into the global village. All of the works, in the printing era, in the printmaking one, in the relief works, in all of the paper works, you see some of these works can actually adorn a serious gallery in the Western world. So I'm happy that these products are coming up, that they are doing well, not only by my own training them, I have actually helped to hip them up, and say, look, you can't relax by now. So I am happy that these works, have come up from all these mentees, to the extent that they have something to show that is of global standard.
The exhibition was conceived to showcase the artistic lineage and shared spirit of creativity that originated from Dr. Adeyemi's studio practice, as the works of art explore how legacy is shaped by the dimensions of time and space.